What's the crack? Welcome back. How are you getting on? Are you well? Today we are taking a boat ride on Lake Champlain in New York. Get ready, it's going to be fun, chillaxed and relaxed. Subscribe for more! Look, that's one of the boats they were building earlier on.
Yeah.
That's what he meant by they float-ish. Ish. You can have bloody fish swimming at your feet when you're going swimming. Now this is more like it. I'd rather this one. Wow. Hello.
How you doing?
This is cool.
Welcome aboard.
Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah. Woo. Look at that. Wow. Look at all that. You can see where we are right now. Sat nav and everything. Oh, look at the snack stand. Cool.
Guide, and if you're interested in something to eat or drink, she'll
Cool.
help you out in the back.
Totally.
Go out front at any time.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a speaker out there. You'll still hear Sam talking. You have a restroom in the back there on the left side.
Cool.
Water that does go in there does come out of the lake, so don't drink it.
We have just pulled away from the dock.
Welcome aboard, everyone. So, as Captain Bill said, my name is Sam. I will be your guide for this tour. Welcome aboard the Carillon. This boat is, of course, not the same age as the fort. It's actually not even as old as it is intended to look, as it is based off of a 1920s Thousand Island style tour boat, though not from the 20s itself. This boat is actually only as old as I am. It was built down in Albany by Sperano Boat Builders in 1990, and it has been giving historic guided tours right here on Lake Champlain ever since. So we are on Lake Champlain. We're going to stay on Lake Champlain the whole time. So right now we're headed south on the lake, which actually means we're headed upstream since the lake flows from south to north, and the lake divides the two states of New York, which we just left, and Vermont. So everything over on the east side of the lake there is Vermont. And the state line actually runs right down the middle of the lake, so we will be crossing over back and forth into New York and Vermont throughout the boat right here. General Abercrombie was assembling an army of 16,000 British and American provincial soldiers, greatly outnumbering the 3,700 French that were here. So on July 8, 1758, when the British do attack Fort Carillon, the French are so prepared that they actually win this battle. But this does mean that the British come back the next year in 1759. The French can no longer hold their lines against them the second time around. Not going to leave a perfectly stocked and fortified location, right? So the lower village here set fire to that. The French are evacuating the fort, jumping into bateau. They light a fuse into that magazine, because this magazine contained 24 tons of black powder.
Whoa.
So as you can imagine, 24 tons is going to make quite the explosion. Just winds through town for just a few miles, all the way around Mount Defiance to Lake George. We cannot take the boat though all the way up to Lake George, because Lake George is 220 feet in elevation above Lake Champlain. Why the fort was not built on top of this, seeing that it would be the high ground. You want to build your fort on the high ground, which makes a bit of sense, but really where Ticonderoga is very strategic in itself. Being a significant peninsula in Lake Champlain here, it really allows access to this very long waterway here. If you go up onto Mount Defiance here, you can really see what a peninsula it is as well. However, not fortifying it at all would be a bit of an issue, and they were well aware of this at many points in time. The American garrison, when they were here in 77, did know that they should be fortifying this, and they did attempt, and were basically building fortifications inland that would block access to this. Earlier, the pier that was built out on the water, that acted as a steamboat dock. But not only was it a steamboat dock, it was also a railroad station. Historically, it actually kind of horseshoed out onto the water, out onto piers around that dock. So people could travel through the waterway here by steamboat. They could hop off the boat, and on the very same dock, they could board their train. Not only that those caissons that the American garrison were building, sinking down to the bottom of the lake, many of those are still on the bottom of the lake today. Check out the sonar up here just a little bit. Alright, so there's one right there. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, so basically those little square kind of blobs on the bottom of the screen, or on the screen there, are right underneath of us right now, are those caissons that are still there from the 18th century.
Wow, that's smart.
So it's not very deep at all. It's only about 19 feet Charlotte, Vermont. It's about 400 feet.
Whoa, like a steep.
Yeah. The green one in the back there is actually a green mountain boys flag.
There they go.
We live about 2 miles.
Oh, do you in Shoreham?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So tall.
Oh, I see the cable now, yeah. Whoa, look at this. Woo! On a boat. Wow. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of information.
There is something on the screen here again, but we won't come across another one. So this shape right here kind of looks like a boat. It's because it's a boat.
Wow.
So that is a canal boat. As I mentioned, in the 19th century, with all of the shipping being done on this lake here, a few of those canal boats did end up at the bottom of the lake here. Right there, that is a part of a train car. This southern part of the lake is a lot of clay, so it can be kind of tricky to see these ones lately. There's also there's a couple there, that's cool. There's also the pilings can sometimes show up on the sonar for that bridge. So once the Addison rail line came to a close, they did demolish the bridge, so part of that is still showing up on there as well.
Found my seat. That's the one. Look at it. It's cool. Lake Champlain. These lakes are insane. You could go all the way across like countries on this thing. Just chilling in America on the boat, on the lake. Wow. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was Lake Champlain. New York is still surprising me and giving me loads to offer, right? So check it out. I am going to be in New York on my vlogs for the next 2 weeks. So there's plenty more still to come. New York is absolutely amazing. I'm in Florida currently right now while I'm editing this. So check out my Instagram @IrishJesus to see what I'm doing on the daily. You don't want to miss it. This is going to be a good series. So subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you soon.